Today I am going to do a comparison video. Behind me, Morrisons, sort of a mid-range supermarket against Waitrose, which is at the higher end. I've been to both, I've had breakfast at both, and I've got to say, I was a little bit disappointed. At Morrisons, I thought the ingredients they used was a little bit on the poor side. However, today I am going for a bit of lunch at both. It's a beautiful day, nice and calm, big car park, and as always, let's give it a go. Come on, better ingredients, better. Morrisons since 1899. So here we are, we're sitting down, I've ordered, as you saw. Standards in here could be that little bit better. They're looking behind the cameraman, the tables still got food on them. And this table here next to me, that needs wiping down. The menu itself is quite extensive, and the other thing I really like here as well, gets a definite bonus point. Brilliant stuff. Kids eat free. One free kids meal with one adult meal over £5. That's a nice touch. I like that. They also have some winter warmers there as well. So yeah, standards could be that little bit better. That's all. But then again, is it busy? There's a few in. Probably lack of staff. But hey, we'll see. Change of scenery. We've moved tables. In fairness to them, they came in, cleared this table away, cleared the other one, and yeah, done it very quickly. So you've got the bangers and mash here. You've got to bear in mind, how much is this? £6. You can't knock that. £6. Thick gravy, look at that. Whoa. There we go. I like the fact it comes in a little jug there. You're in charge. You can decide how much you want and how much you don't want. Mash. Let's start with the mash. We start with the sausages normally, don't I? Let's take a look. Well, mash looks very, very soft. Excellent. Let's try it without the gravy first of all. That's good. That's really buttery. That's nice mash. Let's try it with some gravy. That is actually really nice mash. I'm really, really impressed. We'll put some pepper on there. I won't actually add any salt. Doesn't need any salt. So let's got 3 sausages. Now here's the balancing act. From my point of view, I prefer, if they want the catering type sausages, that they were a little bit more quality. But then you'll be paying more money. And that's the point. Then you've got to balance, what's there. They're pork sausages. They're not the best. They're not the worst. They are what they are. So with some mash, some peas, a pea please, Bob. It's absolutely fine. Certainly what's there is a wobbly table. Why always get wobbly tables? Is that me moving the table? You've got to get this fine balancing act. So a lot of people, this be their meal for the day. £6 is reasonable. Are they going to want to pay £9 and get 3 real top quality sausages on there? Or they're going to turn around and say, no, this is absolutely fine. The thing that's actually really good is the mash. And the gravy is nice, it's thick, good. That is good. Change of plate. Have a bowl, woof, loads of salad. 2 toppings on the jacket potato. So I've gone for the cheese, and I've gone for the Heinz baked beans. So let's see how the jacket is actually cooked. The outside, I prefer it a little bit crispier. Personal preference, that is. Let's take a look at the potato itself. Has butter on there. Do you know that's nicely cooked? Yep, that is nicely cooked. And this is even cheaper. £5 for a lunchtime. It's not a snack, is it? For a lunchtime meal. Oh yeah. Potato is really, really nicely cooked. It's fluffy. Oh yeah. The baked beans are Heinz, there's no doubts about that. The cheese is a mild cheese, it's cheddar. It's been grated. £5. I think that's exceptional value. And I do mean exceptional value. And we'll cut in here, just make sure both sides, yeah, perfect. Perfect. What's the skin like? Do you eat the skin on a jacket potato? I always do. Get it all in there. Don't waste it. I like a little bit more on the skin. Again, that's just down to me. That is personal choice. Salad. Mixed salad. So, all there. Table, table, table. That wasn't me. Stop, stop, stop. Seems like plenty of shoplifting going on out there. It's a mixed salad. It's got tomato. It's all there. I think it's all right. If you want to go up, help yourself to condiments. They're all up there. So if you want a little bit of mayonnaise to go there, tomato, ketchup, brown sauce, mustard, anything, it's all there. So, guys, what I think, I'll tell you, this isn't bad, is it? You've got some really nice cheese on there. Yeah, it works. A nice jacket potato. So, I'm not going to give my scores. I'm going to give the scores at the end. So, what I'm going to do is tell them to stop shoplifting and go to Waitrose and compare and see what Waitrose has done. Move that there. I want some. I want some pepper on that. And away we go. Up. Literally 5 minutes down the road is Waitrose. Actually, you're laughing here in Bracknell because over there you've got Marks and Spencer as well with their cafe. Now, Waitrose is certainly at the higher end. It's known as being the most expensive supermarket here in the UK. Fingers crossed. Let's hope it's better than what I had at Morrisons. And I was quite impressed with Morrisons. Thought some of the offers there, very, very good. Very good. Come on, Waitrose. Marks, Waitrose. So ends one of the quickest reviews known to mankind. It's just after 1 o'clock. Take a look there. It's just after 1 o'clock, 1:15. It's a very tight menu, to say the least. And I was going to have one of the jacket potatoes with cheese and beans. No, we can't do that because we haven't got any. I was like, okay, I'll have the sausage roll. No, we don't have any sausage rolls either. I said, okay. I'll have the Welsh rabbit. No, we don't have that either. I'm going to have to find another Waitrose to go to and compare there. I actually said to the lady, I said, you are aware you have a supermarket behind? I said, well, you can actually go and get all the ingredients, everything. She goes, yeah. Come on, Waitrose, that's not good enough. I mean, where's the customer care? Where's the customer service in that? I won't let that cloud my judgment, okay, when I go to the other Waitrose, but that's not good enough. Certainly not good enough. Right. Google Maps. Take 2. Come over to Bag Shop. Waitrose. I've gone inside. Yeah. They don't do the full menu here. It's a bakery more than anything else. So you're going to have some cakes there. You're going to have a toasted sandwich and take 3. But it's going to have to be another day. I am determined. Determined. I'm going to have to Google. I have no idea where to go next. Waitrose, you're not being fair to me here. Really good.
Wow, I'm such a big fan.
No, brilliant.
Ever since you went to Husa down the road.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend, you'll be so jealous about this.
Oh, cool. What's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie, cool.
Lovely to meet you.
And you as well. Listen, you have a great day and a great weekend, Jamie. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, so here we are in Sevenoaks. I've got to tell you, Waitrose, this is your last chance. If you're not serving food this time, I'm going to Tesco's. This is it. Fingers crossed. Right, went up and ordered. Now this is something really interesting that as you take a look, and I've got to tell you, Waitrose at Bracknell, you take a look as well, because they didn't have any pork and apple sausage rolls available. So the lady went along to the delicatessen. Okay, she went along, got one, and brought it back. So now I can have my sausage roll. I've also ordered a Welsh rarebit on toast, and I ordered a jacket potato with cheese and beans. I'll run through the prices a bit later on. It is immaculate in here, and I do mean immaculate. As soon as someone leaves the table, they're up, they're on it. They're on it like a car bonnet. Fantastic. Right, here we go. Why can't other supermarkets do that? Very interesting, very interesting. Here we go. It's very difficult to do a direct comparison because the menus are different. However, there we go, jacket potato. So it's got the beans, it's got the cheese, it's got the butter on the side, this time, on the side. It has some salad as well. Then over here, this is kind of a main as well. So Welsh rarebit, and here we go. I do like the look of this sausage roll. That looks, come back to you. So let's just open this up. I want to get some butter in there. President's butter, you know, not any butter, the President's. Let's not go too mad. Let's push that in. It's not melting that quickly, but oh, it is. Let's just dive straight in here. So it's mature cheddar with the beans. Oh, hot. Ooh, I like that. The beans are okay. Nothing special about the beans, but what is very special is the cheese. That's got a real nice flavour to it. It's quite a strong cheddar. Jack potatoes been done perfectly nice. So you can see it there. So I've got most of the butter on that side. Let's just turn the jacket slightly over here. It's probably easier that way. As I said before, I prefer, and it's personal choice, I prefer the skin to be a little bit crispier, but you can see here, potato is cooked absolutely spot on. That is very nice. There is a however in here. This is more expensive by £2. So you have some rocket, some fresh tomato, and some cucumber. Can't beat a rabbit food. Talking about rabbits, let's go over here to the rare bit. Pop that there. The first thing that got me here was the actual smell when it arrived. It's on sourdough. Cut it in half. There's basically cheese on toast. Welsh cheese on toast. Do you know what I add? A little dollop of Worcestershire sauce. Liam Perrins, that always really livens it up for me. Cheese looks very gooey. You can see that on the knife. Do you know something? No, lovely. As on the jacket potato, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's melted perfectly, nicely toasted. Although I looked on the undercarriage, and that doesn't look that well toasted on the undercarriage. But it has got a sensible sort of crunch to it. Look at it, it's very gooey. Wow, that's my favourite. Absolute favourite. It's quality products. I can devour that. And then order it again and devour it a second time. Last but not least, is a sausage roll. Excellent customer service. The lady went straight over to the delicatessen counter, got it for me. Beautiful glaze on top of the pastry. That looks fantastic. Let's cut straight through the middle. Pastry's breaking slightly. You can see the filling yourself on that side. So it's pork and apple. Let's just try the pork and apple first, the filling before the pastry. Oh, what a combination. So many times you get a sausage roll and it says it's got different kinds of fillings in there with the pork meat, and you can't taste anything. You can really taste the apple. And with the apple and the pork, the combination obviously is absolutely fantastic. That is a great sausage roll. Do you know something? I might actually go to the deli counter myself. She probably got the last one. And get another one of those, because it's rather tasty. Let's try it with the pastry and everything. This is a big mouthful. Actually, I'm going to cut that in half, because I'll be munching away for half an hour, and yeah. Beautiful. That's one of the nicest sausage rolls I've had for a long time. Pastry is perfect. God, sorry. I absolutely love the filling. Waitrose without a doubt, is a lot more expensive, and I'll run through the prices afterwards. The interesting thing here, I've actually gone to the floor and used quality ingredients, and that's what I keep shouting about, and that's what booths do as well. So, yeah, I'm going to come back to you because I don't mind a cold sausage roll. I do object to a cold jacket potato. Beans are nice and hot as well. I've got to tell you, this is very, very difficult because Waitrose, this is my third attempt at using your cafe. On this occasion, the staff were excellent. Excellent standards, everything about it. I feel sorry for the staff in Bracknell, for example, when they're 12 o'clock, they haven't got any produce. And they've got the store sitting there. So when a few of you turn around in the comments section and say, oh, they're not allowed to go onto the shop floor, they're not allowed to. This lady did. She done it, no problem whatsoever. Morrisons, excellent. Absolutely excellent. Everything was there available on the menu, absolutely no issue. And here's the dilemma. Which one was better? But I've got to say, Waitrose, you're going to have a couple of points knocked off because my third attempt. So just say, Morrisons, great value for money. The bill, Morrisons, the bangers and mash was £6 and the jack and potato was £5. Total £11. And they do special offers as well in there for families and children, which I think is excellent. Waitrose, now this is where the issue is because it's a lot more expensive. For the sausage roll, £5.25. It was a fantastic sausage roll. The Welsh rare bit on toast, £5.75. Again, the quality ingredient was the cheese, absolutely fantastic. Jack and potato and beans, I liked it. However, is it £2 better because you pay £5.50 for the jack and potato and beans and then you have another £1.50 on top for the cheese? And the interesting thing there, it actually had a sign up saying jack and potato with one filling, £4. Very confusing. So I spent £18 in Waitrose and £11 in Morrisons. At Waitrose, I ordered 3 different items because I was trying to balance 2 whole meals and compare it with Morrisons. This is a dilemma. This is a massive dilemma. I can tell you I'm giving it to Morrisons, but Waitrose had the better products. But I'm giving it to Morrisons because quite literally, I've travelled around the earth. I've travelled and travelled and travelled, and eventually this one here in Sevenoaks, which is a fantastic store, finally delivered. So Waitrose, you would have won, but help your staff out. Give them the permission to go on the shop floor and actually get the product, which happens here. So clearly different management styles, or catering management styles. What do you reckon, guys? Am I being a bit too harsh? I just think Morrisons is great value, and I do really think it's good value. What cafe do you prefer? Have you been to Morrisons Cafe? Have you been to Waitrose Cafe? Have you been to Waitrose Cafe and had the same issues as myself where you couldn't have this, that, the other? I mean, thankfully, I could have had tea or coffee. They had plenty of tea or coffee in both places. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate it. And yeah, this actually would have been quite a lot of fun. If I wasn't going there. Well, that's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Bye-bye. Which way do I go now? I'm not looking for a Waitrose anymore. That's okay. I can go home. I can go home.